So I had an email request just to go through the harmony guitar part of Do You Love Me, that is at the end of the song, or very obvious in the live versions that they've done from the reunion era onwards. What I think the harmonies are that you need to hit should sound like this. So the way I can probably best explain that is if you think of some chord shapes. The harmony of the first phrase, E, B, A, B. And the reason I'm calling them those particular chords, it does relate to a bar chord shape. So I've got the two notes out of the E bar chord, then two notes out of the B bar chord, then two notes out of the A bar chord, and then two notes out of the B bar chord. I'll still call out some frets here. So the notes 9 and 9 of string 3 and 2, 8 and 7 of string 3 and 2, 6 on third string, 5 on second string, and then back to both at fourth fret, string 2 and 3. So all this harmony, the way I'm doing it at the moment, is all on string 3 and string 2. And it's the notes that appear from the chords E bar chord, B bar chord, A bar chord, B bar chord. What they do is add some open strings into that as well. So you'll hear one guitar going. So just to recap, the top note, the fret that I'm hitting there, 9, 8, 6, 4, all on the third string. 9, 8, 6, 4. And then adding the open second, then the open first string. And then it just repeats that. So out of the 4 parts, shall we say, within this harmonizing outro, that is played on part 1, part 2, and then part 4. I'll do a demonstration of the whole thing that'll make that probably a little easier to understand in a moment. Let's look at what part 3, shall we say, would be. With this, we're going to look at the chords D, A, G, A, D, A, G, A. And it's actually the same finger shapes, just move 2 frets back. There was part 1, here's part 2, here's part 3. So I use those finger shapes and just move them 2 frets back. I'll still call out fret numbers though. 7 and 7 on string 3 and 2, 6 on 3, 5 on second string, back to 4 on third string, 3 on second string, and then both at second fret to finish in an A position. To play the lead part with the open strings underneath, calling out fret numbers now, all on third string. 7, 6, 4, 2. And they don't hit the open strings after the 2. And that is at least giving you the right notes. So you could have your band playing it. Which is a bit more like the Destroyer studio recording, Or you could have your band doing the live type version that they're doing now with the open strings going underneath. The next part, part 3, the top note would be 7, 6, 4, 2, all on 3rd string. And then returning to our original. We can do that also with the harmony. So we just have to put this note onto 3rd string. And we'll find that at 13th fret of the 3rd string. So we would go 13, 11, 9, and then 8. 13, 11, 9, 8. So this is to harmonize the 13, 11, 9, 8. 13, 11, 9, 8. And then you would just move that all 2 frets back. So it would become 11, 9, 7, 6. 11, 9, 7, 6. And then back to our original 13, 11, 9, 8. And with 2 guitarists in your band, that should sound enormous, just like it does on the Kiss live show. Do You Love Me, one of my favourite songs of Destroyer. Oh, those little accents I was doing in between. I'm going A, E, A, E, and then A, E. Good luck playing that, and thank you for making that request to go through that part of the song, the outro harmonised solos of Do You Love Me from the Kiss album Destroyer. If you've learnt something from this, please leave a comment giving us some praise or a question. That'd be wonderful. A thumbs up click would be great, and subscribe to our channel, the Eastern Suburbs School of Music. We've got lots and lots of Kiss guitar solo videos here and adding more and more all the time. If you've got a request, leave one in the comments or send us an email or a message.